What's going on, guys? My name is Christopher and welcome to It's Complicated, the show where I talk about and showcase wristwatches. So if you love watches like I do, you're going to want to subscribe to the show. Today we're talking another cool watch and film, the film Apocalypse Now, the watch, the Rolex GMT Master. Here we go. Marlon Brando famously played Colonel Walter E. Kurtz in the movie Apocalypse Now. It's a fantastic movie. I highly recommend you check it out. Brando was gifted a Rolex on his 19th birthday by his parents, and it would appear he would continue to be a fan of that brand for the rest of his life, spotted wearing many Rolexes throughout different films. In Apocalypse Now, he was spotted wearing a Rolex GMT Master that was actually missing its bezel. Something tells me that Marlon Brando did not remove the bezel of that watch for the role, like he thought that that's what Colonel Kurtz would have done, although I guess that is a possibility. It was probably Brando's personal GMT Master, and I think a lot of actors just wear whatever watch they want to the performance, unless it specifically says otherwise. Here's a picture of a similar watch. Now that's a 1974 Rolex GMT Pepsi, and it's possible that Brando's watch would have looked just like this if he or someone didn't remove the bezel. His was probably a little older than that though, being that Apocalypse Now came out in 1975, and I think filming took a couple years, so his watch was probably a very early 70s model, or maybe even a late 60s. Brando wore this watch on a Tropic strap, which was a polyurethane or plastic strap. They put it on the Submariner, the GMT Master, and I think a couple of other watches. They didn't do any NATO type things, like the NATO thing wasn't popular, so they just had another alternative for a strap. It was thin, it was plastic, and I'm sure a lot of people preferred that over the bracelets at the time. And these straps go for good money now. I'm talking $320, $350 for a genuine Tropic strap. That's crazy and a little too much for me to be shelling out on a plastic watch strap. That trend really continues today with some of these alternative straps, you know, a genuine Rolex leather strap, a genuine Patek strap, a genuine Omega NATO strap. These things don't come cheap, and I think that's part of the reason that the Tropic strap is so expensive today. What the hell happened to the bezel on that watch? I bet you he had a really cool story. And now the watch went the same way as the bezel. It is gone. No one knows where it is. Somebody definitely has it still. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's in a landfill somewhere. Maybe Brando gave it to one of his friends. Maybe he's a private man and he doesn't want to let anybody know that he has the Colonel Kurtz Marlon Brando Rolex GMT Master, which you know would be worth a ton of money. And there's a lot of other missing watches, like the first watch on the moon is missing. Paul Newman's Paul Newman is missing. And that wraps up another episode of It's Complicated. Don't forget to subscribe to the show, like this video, share it with your friends. I'll be doing more videos like this in the future, still uploading 2 times a week. And I'll see you guys next time on another episode of It's Complicated.